Please stand by for a priority communication from Supreme Chancellor Leontine Suresh of the Galactic Republic.
I apologize for contacting you outside normal channels, Major, but I need Havoc Squad immediately.
We're prepared to handle anything you need, Madam Chancellor. It'll be good to get back in the fight.
That's the spirit we'll need to triumph over our foes. And it appears we have a new one. We'll respond to this unprovoked act of aggression in full force. My War Council will be convening on Keylander Station in the McKeb system. I ask that you join us immediately.
I'll set a course for the McKeb system right now.
All commands, this is Admiral Katarn. Stick to the battle plan and stay in your lanes. We will be victorious. Good hunting. Admiral Katarn out.
Lieutenant, that shield is flickering again. Get a repair team on it now.
Captain Chewie, move your ship to our port facing to fill the shield gap.
Helm, rotate the ship to starboard until Captain Chewie arrives. Keep our exposed side away from the enemy.
Admiral! Oh no!
The Supreme Chancellor requested a meeting.
Welcome back. I was informed that you survived a terrifying ordeal. You have my deepest admiration. Ah, here they are.
Millions of hungry mouths to feed and nothing to show for it. This is a debacle. We came here seeking resources to defeat the Sith Empire. Instead, we're walking away with debts and obligations.
Right. The cartel leaders have promised to support the Republic wholeheartedly.
So we have a worthless ally and a broken one. Still, the Hutts possess considerable wealth. Only the cartel leaders who needed rescuing agree to this alliance. Fortunately, they possess most of the wealth and power. They'll neutralize any holdouts. With our new friend's wealth and warships, we've gained a substantial advantage over the Empire. That doesn't address the problem of McKeb's people, however. I need a solution.
We can hold their warships in reserve and use them to protect vulnerable systems. Meanwhile, the Hutts will build a colony for McKeb's people.
I want to speak with my operative in private. Please excuse us. You've made the best of an unfortunate situation. Well done. The Hutts want to be on the winning side of this war. I wish I could offer you some much-deserved rest, Major. But the war has other plans for us both. For too long, the Republic has wasted time reacting to the enemy. We must fight this war to win by going on the offensive. Savor this victory. Return to the war's front lines and press our advantage. Together, we will be triumphant.
This is the Republic HoloNet News! The Republic is victorious, but the cost may be more than we can bear! Following the announcement of the ceasefire, we begin the long process of rebuilding. But first, a sliver of hope. Admiral Katarn, feared dead when his console exploded during the battle, clings to life. More machine now than man, his recovery continues in the Naval Hospital on Alderaan. He is expected to make a public statement very soon. While our worlds were spared from bombardment and planetary invasion, the economic toll has been felt by all. Millions have lost their jobs as industries non-essential to the war effort had their resources reallocated to the Navy. Now we must begin anew and rebuild what has been lost. REA is completely bankrupt, being forced by the Senate to use their surplus funds to bring aid to the citizens of Khorasan and other Republic worlds. It remains to be seen if their request for funding to restart their normal operations will be honored by the Senate. With our economic crisis in full swing, Chancellor Suresh has requested emergency powers from the Senate. With this new authority, she will be able to personally create sectors and allocate resources as needed to speed up the recovery process. Given the usual time it takes the Senate to act on, well, anything, there is a populist movement to support the Chancellor and this request. The Senate has been debating on the issue, and we go live to the floor of the Senate to continue the debate.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Intrepid Dawn. My name is Captain Katarn, and this is episode number 10 of our Galactic Republic playthrough. I hope you enjoyed the cinematic. Welcome back. How's everybody doing today? Let's see. Hey, what's going on? We got a lot of yeses. Looks like, it's not unanimous. The Russians said no. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna go ahead and grant the Chancellor emergency powers to fix this situation. And we are in kind of a pickle here, let me tell you. First, thank you very much, Jasper, for becoming a member of the community. Let's take a look at this. So before we get into it, man, we're in trouble. We're negative 611 energy credits per month, negative 130 minerals per month. We're a negative 38 food per month, so we're actually starving, and nothing is really working right now. So let's see. I do have a plan to fix that now that I have the emergency powers necessary. We should be able to do it. Awesome, guys. Thank you. Alright, let's take a look here. So we took out the Klingon Empire in the last episode, and you can see that we have therefore taken over their worlds and their Klingons. Now, the Republic is a forgiving species, or is a forgiving body. So, ladies and gentlemen, I suggest, and I want to give your approval, that we go ahead and grant them full citizenship and show them the kind, gentle ways that we work. Because at this point, I mean, it's not like they're going to rise up against us. We've taken away their warships, and we've pretty much basically enslaved them, but we don't have to be total dicks. So let's see if we can do that. We'll go in here and set their rights. Yeah, we're going to give them full citizenship. We're going to give them academic privilege, which will help bring them around to our side. We're going to allow them to give us full military service, so their best and brightest can be decided whether or not we would like to use them. And then here, colonization, no migration controls. So we shouldn't have any uprising problems from the Klingons after a couple years. I think that's really the way to go. You guys are about 8 seconds behind me or so on this, so I will try to keep it as real-time as possible here. So thank you very much for your votes. Let's take a look. We also got physics research. It looks like we just finished a new isotope refinery, which will be a big deal. Let's go ahead and grab Energy Nexus, which is energy credits plus 20 on a planet. Right now, a big deal. Also, we're going to need to build a sector here, because you can see that we're way over our directly controlled colonized systems. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to disband the second fleet, and it pains me to do so, but this will almost instantly solve most of our issues, and then we can rebuild these at a later time, because our economy should be kicking ass. So let me just double check and make sure everybody's still inferior to us. Yeah, I don't think that there's a threat on this side of the galaxy that we have to worry about right now. So the second stellar fleet is going to be disbanded. Okay, and you can see that immediately made us positive for minerals, which is a step in the right direction. We'll need those minerals if we're going to rebuild our way out of this. Next, I'm going to go ahead and start creating sectors. So planets and sectors, and we're going to call this, go ahead and give me a name for this. This will be the sector out of Kronos, and it will essentially be all of the planets in this region, so that we don't have to worry about being over the cap anymore. That'll be a big deal. So that helps us a little bit. That takes us down to negative 315 or 317. I think that's the way to go. So anything else I want to add to that? No, I think that's good for now. So we'll go ahead and save that. Let's see, the Mempa sector. Alpha sector? Oh, Captain Trotman is definitely dead. Oh my goodness, they're all alive. Everybody survived, guys. Look at that. Everybody who was on here survived from the last episode. To be honest, we even have Captain Talvian down here. Awesome. Yeah, we didn't lose any ships really in the first fleet. Admiral Katarn's console exploded, but it seems like he might be okay. Let's go ahead and send the fleet back. That will also help significantly if we can get the fleet into port. Let me see what kind of... Yeah, let's stop doing that. Let me see what kind of star bases we have here. Do we have any anchorages or anything that... No. Okay, here we go. Rec Center. Here we go. Dock ship upkeep, -25. That's perfect. So whatever this is, Iota something, we'll make the first stellar fleet actually dock there. There we go. And we'll send them back. And that way, they won't cost us as much, so putting them into port should get us much closer. Getting back on energy. Alright, excellent. Let's go ahead and do that, so we'll go ahead and let that go. We'll play that on fastest for a second. Man, it's pretty crazy. Discover we found some precursor shipyards. That's awesome. And then we get ship build speed plus 5% for the rest of the game. Pretty strong there. Okay, guys, did you like the cinematic? Let me know. I was trying something different. I don't really have the ability to build cinematics myself out of... Oh, here, we need to get all these too. These pirates are actually really causing some issues for us. So you can see that there's a ton of energy right here that they have been responsible for. We're upgrading those ships, and we're going to repair, and then we're going to come out here and crush them, and I'll send them back afterwards. You can see that having the ship in dock means we're actually positive for the moment. That's not going to be the case once they're done. Okay, sweet. So let's go over here and take out those pirates immediately. So we'll take the first stellar fleet, captained by Admiral Revenant. And do that. We have a faction that looks like it popped up. What do we have up here? CIS has made peace with the Xenomorph Devourers. This is actually good for the entire galaxy. Take a look up here. We can see that the Xenomorph Devourers now have one system, and they do not seem to be much of a threat anymore. So the CIS has done something rather good, and we're happy to see that. Also, our friends and allies, the Systems Alliance, continues to live, at least for now, because we saved their asses last game by taking out the Klingons who opposed them. So we're going to go ahead through and attack that pirate fleet, and then we'll be able to rebuild all of this. We should be okay. Now, we're -6 right now, which is actually something I think that we can pretty quickly overcome. Let's go ahead and start doing that. So let's prioritize anything right now that is a isotope refinery that somebody actually is using. Let's see. Doro. Okay, whoa. The whole planet of Doro apparently has grown in after its major issue, and now we can go to work trying to build that. That'll be perfect, because we can get all kinds of production here. I can't believe that... Well, I did have an episode where I focused on nothing but war, so I guess that's totally possible. Let's go ahead and put our citizens to work, shall we? Alright. Without any of the red tape. Same thing with this. We're going to need some serious credits to overcome that. Let's also take a look at Khorasan. Looks like Khorasan can actually build another trading hub, which gives 5.4 energy. We'll go ahead and do that. Do we have any other ones that can do that? That would be awesome, because the trading hubs are worth quite a bit of money. So let's see. Alderaan, I believe, can do it. Yep. Go ahead and do that with a trading hub at Alderaan. Down here. Okay, so it's already in the process of building that. Okay, Off-World Trading Company is there. Sweet. Alright, I'm pretty pleased with that. And there's probably one more. Let me see if there's anything else that we can actually directly... Oh, Cronus Station, let's see. They just have shipyards. Okay, we'll take a look at that later. But I'm pleased. I think that we're going to at least be energy neutral, which will be really important for us going forward. Yeah, our ship capacity was way over. We had a whole lot of issues.
System survey
so
complete.
That's why we couldn't maintain what we were
Mineral
currently
extraction
holding.
platform lost. Construction complete.
Those pirates are becoming a real issue. So we're going to go take care of them and reconstitute the Galactic Republic. In fact, let's take some of that... we have new pirates in the Joule system. Man, where is this? It's like over here. Okay. It must be dealt with. We can't allow this to continue. This piracy and OMC getting all uppity because they think that we're occupied with other things. We're going to send in our fleet, and we'll see how they like that. First, we'll take them out,
Station
and then we'll
under
come
attack.
around through these aliens and take these out, so then we'll fortify everything up here.
Construction complete.
In fact, while we're doing that, Unrest. As social order continues to break down on Radatoris, residents not native to the Galactic Republic have found themselves unwitting objects of increased empathy on the colony. I don't know what that word is. That's interesting. Xenophobe. Ethics attraction. Oh no! Perhaps we shall do something about that. Or perhaps not. Kind of undecided right now. Let's go ahead and upgrade everything that we can while we're waiting. Okay. This is an episode essentially of rebuilding and seeing what happens. Hey, what's going on? Red Visor 1C donated $1 to Captain Katarn. Thank you very much, Red Visor. Lord Vader is equally pleased. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have my guys on the outskirts. As you can see, we have a lot of influence that we have saved up. 823. I want to start filling in this, filling in the gaps. So we'll take this guy, and we'll go right here. And we'll build a starbase immediately. Take this guy, and we'll go right here. Build a starbase immediately. Take this guy, and bring him over here, because you're going to build a starbase right there as soon as we take them out. Like I said, we're going to fill in the Republic, and we're going to continue to grow out into this open space in the south. I think that the Galactic Republic would be awesome if it stretched all the way over to the Sith Empire over here. That's my goal. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so I'm
Battling aggressor station.
unpausing it. We've destroyed the pirate station, which is a first
Mineral
step.
extraction platform lost.
Okay. Looks like the pirates are
Mineral
still
extraction platform
causing some
lost.
issues over here, which
Mineral
is
extraction
super
platform
annoying.
lost.
There we go. They're about to get their comeuppance. So let's watch this. It's going to be a very, very quick fight, but it'll be kind of fun. Let's do it from a Venator point of view. Darth Joel, why don't you take us in and show us what's up? Let's go down to normal. See how quickly those pirates are routed. Okay, or not. Come on, guys. Hard right. There we go. Oh, this is cool looking. Goes so quickly too. It's like one shot from the Venator, and they're instantly dust. I love that. Look at that. We have the greatest. Look at that is a good shot right there. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that. Let me get that. That'll be a thumbnail for next time. That's a really good shot. Let's see if I can just position it just so. All right, I think that's good. Let me also take a look at it like that. Oh yeah. Oh, looks so good. All right, let's see what we have. Our Admiral Revenant has gained a new trait. They've gained the Gale Speed trait. Awesome, Admiral Revenant. Well done. We're still in battle, though. It's not over yet. Okay, so it does look like we lost a couple ships, finally. Let me just double-check and make sure everybody's still here. Admiral Katarn, Captain Chewies. Looks like everybody's still here. Captain Trotman lives. Surprising, for sure. A surprise, to be sure, but a welcomed one. Alright. We'll go ahead and do that. And what we'll also do is go into Kronos here. And let's see, can I make some science ships? Yeah, let's make some construction ships. Let's quickly rebuild the Republic here. Chancellor is giving those orders, and we must be ready. Yeah, very good. I know we have some construction ships out here that aren't doing anything. There's 13 energy in this system. Let's make that so. ASAP. Actually. Okay, so this guy's doing all that. Let's see, this guy up here, does he have orders? Yep. Here we go. This guy here. Colonize this one. And we'll get up here and get these as well. We're going to take all this energy. Look at all this beautiful, bountiful energy in the stars. We'll claim it all. Oh no. We're having some terror on our Klingon-controlled worlds. That's most unfortunate. Awesome. How are we negative on food? Well, I guess the answer is we don't have enough
System
of it.
survey complete.
That's the long and the short of it. We got all these hungry mouths to feed, and I haven't done a good job of doing that. So we'll make sure that I build food. So on these empty spaces on Alderaan, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build some hydroponics farms. We'll build a let's see, a heritage site there, and another hydroponics farm here, and one there. Try to get everything back up and running. Alright, there we go. We're positive on food again. Probably a population had to die or something, which is most unfortunate, but that's how these things get solved. Alright, so we've finally taken out the... It's good to see. So we've taken out the aliens that were here. Let's go ahead and send in our fleet over here. So we're moving to the Ash system now to engage...
Landing.
What? What? We have a revolutionary brigade of Klingons. We have a Klingon uprising! Son of a bitch! Alright, I think that we might be overrun here. We may have to deal with them. This is a problem. Okay. I have a solution for that, and that's called our army right here is going to come back to Kronos, and
Our nation has come under attack.
it's a shame. Alright. So I'm going to take our army over here and bring them back to Kronos and land the army. We will not allow that planet to be... we will not allow this planet to be taken. Look at this. We have some problems in our own backyard now. Not only are we dealing with pirates, now we have Klingons raiding us. Son of a bitch. These Klingons. Just when we started to stabilize, they think that they're getting out of hand. No longer controlled by the Hutts. They feel that they have their own destiny. Well, we're not going to allow that. Let's take a core sector system here so that we can take back one of these planets directly. And I can decide what to do with them. Right, let's go ahead and take them out quickly here. I need them to hurry up and get over here and remove Brett, and then we'll come back and take out the Klingon. I'm not that worried about it. These stations are actually pretty decent. Some of these are 9-10s. Okay, that one's not great. Okay, so these stations are not as strong as I'd hoped they were. That could be a problem. It's like they're already on the move. So we're gonna have need of that second fleet pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and go up to fastest so that we can quickly take care of our pirate fleet and go back and handle our business at home.
Fleeing aggressors.
All right. Do we even have to declare war on them? No. We're already at war.
Spaceport under attack.
Okay. Look at that. Unrest everywhere. It's horrible. Alright, so we're taking out the pirate ship at the very least.
Research complete.
And no, our armies are being routed. Shit. Okay, we're gonna lose... Oh no, we've lost General Manson!
Battle commenced.
Alright, so we're taking that out. Our pirate station raided.
Landing.
Good. Alright, now we're gonna go take care of the Klingon Empire once
They're
and for all.
fighting. Stop fighting!
I've had it.
Aggressor soldiers landing.
Oh man, they're landing their resources
Aggressor
everywhere.
Soldiers landing.
Guys, this is going crazy.
Aggressor soldiers landing.
Holy shit. Retreat your armies. I retreated the armies.
Aggressor soldiers landing.
Yeah, it looks like General Manson did survive. He must have taken the first escape pod out of there.
Aggressor soldiers landing.
Okay, that's enough of that. Can't believe.
Aggressor soldiers landing.
What is going on Kronos? They keep landing and jumping off. Well, either way, that's fine. That's perfect actually, because that'll give me a chance to come in and finish them off. So we'll keep doing that. It looks like the computer's in a bit of a logic loop. So I will solve it by pounding them into dust. Alright, so no orders here. Let's go ahead and come over here and build that. Let's fill in what we can.
Aggressor soldiers landing.
We still have a crisis, guys. Even though things are not going very well right now, we have to solve it. So let's see what we have. This scientist is the best one. We'll take her. And let's get some more of this. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm gonna have to, like...
Soldiers landing.
I'm gonna have to shut her up.
Aggressor soldiers landing.
Permanently. I don't
Aggressor
understand
soldiers landing.
why it's doing this. Why? What do you
Aggressor
want from
soldiers
me?
landing.
I've lost everything. Kronos has a new saying, you can only live once. Governing ethics attraction -10. Happiness -10, or the more we colonize, the less danger such events face. Population growth speed +10. Okay, so of all those choices, I think I'll take the positive one.
Soldiers landing.
Alright, here we go.
Aggressor soldiers landing.
We're only a couple away.
Aggressor
Unfortunately,
soldiers
this one doesn't
landing.
tell me how many days it is until you get there.
Soldiers landing. Aggressor soldiers landing.
Okay, so the good news is we're positive now.
Aggressor
We're building up
soldiers
our
landing.
war chest again,
Aggressor
but
soldiers landing.
in the meantime, I have to deal with
Aggressor soldiers landing.
their crap here.
Aggressor soldiers landing.
Alright, and just
Aggressor
when we thought that we were
soldiers
done with battle, too, we're gonna have a really exciting one.
Aggressor soldiers
Second
landing.
battle over Kronos. This time, Admiral
Aggressor
Revenant will be in
soldiers
charge.
landing.
Will it change anything?
Aggressor
We'll see.
soldiers landing.
Okay. Here we are. Coming in. So, this fleet is going to take on the Klingon Confederacy fleet in the battle for control. Looks like everybody is good. Once again, we're going to go on board with Darth Joel as we do this. So, let's go ahead and let it go. Take it down twice. Okay, we're on normal speed. Let's go
Aggressor
cinematic,
soldiers landing.
and let's see how this this looks. This is the last stand of the Klingons. They thought that they could rise up against us, but we will never allow this. In fact, we may even have to re-examine
Aggressor soldiers landing.
our treaty with their people.
Building ruined.
All right, those buildings are ruined, man. They're
Aggressor
just
soldiers landing.
making a mess. Can't allow this. All hands prepare for battle. All right, now they have a fairly sizable fleet
System
here.
survey complete.
It's a 3K fleet, which is nothing to sneeze at. Now, we're significantly larger, of course. Yeah, but that looks good. And I can see why you guys like the Venators so much. I was never a big fan of them, but I think I've come around. For sure. Look at that. It's gorgeous.
System survey complete.
I need to get myself one of these. Alright. So we've taken out the Klingons. Let's see what the cost was. Cost may have been high. We have lost one Corvette. Have we lost anyone that we know? Let's take a look. No, all of our named Corvettes are still there. So everybody has survived that. Let's go back and take back the rest of what is ours. And General Manson, prepare your men. We're gonna invade Vertica. We're gonna put our boots on their necks, and that'll be the end of that. I've had enough with being a nice guy. I think it's time for us to put the Republic first. Which actually sounds like one of our groups that we have, Republic First movement. Maybe they were right after all. I don't know.
System survey complete.
We'll keep expanding down here as well. While we do this, we're at least positive now, so we're good there. Go ahead and take it in here and take back the system for Kronos. Alright, let's see. Corellia. Alright, we can upgrade Corellia. We also need to work on Doro, so while I'm waiting for that to happen, let's start working on Doro. So over here we have a really good opportunity to do something that has
They're
both
fighting.
like...
Stop fighting!
Let's see. Energy. I need energy, so we could do energy and physics, maybe? What are our choices? Okay, so we could do energy and physics. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that.
Battling aggressor station.
So we'll do energy and physics as adjacencies right here. And we'll switch out this robot for a person. And then we'll be able to make the most of that part. Okay, so we have another fleet coming in. Excuse me, I have the hiccups now.
Battle
That's
commenced.
the downside of doing this live. We're just gonna watch the pretty lasers as their ships wink out of existence. It's almost sad. It would be funny if it weren't so sad. Alright, so we're doing that on Doro. Over here, let's see. I think we have some other adjacency boosters. Yeah,
Research
like this one.
complete.
would be perfect to put
Construction complete.
that there, and then the other one over here. Actually, no, cancel that. We can find a better place for that for sure. I think if we put something here that gives an adjacency bonus, like a blast furnace, that's what we wanted to put there. That thing is set up for a blast furnace. Okay. Starbase mining cost, plus 25, that's awesome. Now we can get Star Fortress, Mega Cannon, Battleship build speed, yes! I want to build more Venators, I'm sure you do too. So let's make them as cheap as possible. Alright guys, this is the last moments of the Klingons before we end their miserable existence. Once again, I want to look at this cinematically from a distance. Let's pretend that we're like a probe droid watching from like right here. It's pretty cool. The Republic has the green lasers, and I'm pretty sure they don't have any lasers because they're getting destroyed.
Complete.
So maybe they're the red lasers. That makes sense. Alright, we've taken them out. Good. Excellent. Now we just need to bomb their systems until it's over. So where is it? Here it is. Alright, General Manson. Bring in your army. And we shall have peace. Very good. Makes me sad that it's come to this, but there's no other way sometimes. Alright, take the Destiny 2, build that research station. Let's come out here and build that Starbase too. Alright, we'll take the other one there, have it build this research station. So we'll just go through and have them fix everything. So these guys have no orders now. They can start repairing the Republic. This guy, there's two here, so
Activated.
have this guy do that, have this one come up here and do that, plus this, plus
Research complete.
that. Okay, we have a diplomatic cache. Looks like there's a trade deal from the Systems Alliance. They would like a research agreement with us where we've researched pretty much the entire thing and they've researched nothing. And they're going to give us energy, and I'm going to decline this because we're not really in a position to give out charity. Although we are friendly with the Systems Alliance at this point, we might as well just fold them into the Galactic Republic, right guys? I see no reason to fund their continued existence unless maybe you can convince me that there is a reason to do so. Yeah, we're definitely going to build defensive armies on the Klingon planets. I didn't think that would actually be a problem, but, you know, here we are. Let's go ahead and let that go again. Put it back up to fastest, so that we don't have to wait that long for everything. Okay, and then down here in the south, we're actually doing a pretty good job
System
of
survey complete.
expanding the Empire. I want to completely engulf this little fallen Empire and hope for the best, really.
Soldiers landing.
What? What? Really? Where? Okay. I have to pause this again. This is super annoying. So they just keep landing troops over and over again. These militant people will never learn. So let's go ahead and recruit a Klingon assault army. Okay, and then where else can I put them? Apparently you can't build defensive troops in this version, I don't think. Yeah, I can't do anything here. They'll probably take this, and this will end up to be another empire. You know what? At this point, guys, we've tried. We've really tried, and we wanted to make them. I can't even make them undesirables. We just have to live with them. It's horrible. You know what? If we can't do that, maybe we can find some way to make them a little bit less ill-tempered, because they pretty much suck. No doubt. Let's take a look here again. I think that there's a martial law edict. Yeah, they're at 100. That won't even help. Why are they so damn unhappy? Recently conquered. That's the problem. Alright. There is quite literally nothing I can do to keep them from revolting. So we're going to have to just leave the first fleet here and deal with our internal power struggles while we do this. Alright. We're here at least. Let's go ahead and land our armies and take back the planet. And we shall have peace after we've bombed them to hell.
Planetary invasion begun.
Okay, there we are. We've annexed.
Emancipated.
We've annexed our former
Anomaly found.
colony. Now we're gonna go back up there and do the same thing. Holy crap. Some people just don't know when they are conquered, huh? Alright, so it should be over.
Science ship taking damage.
Prepare to
Fleeing
engage.
aggressors.
We have more pirates? Alright, so we're gonna go take that. Oh, they have another... Oh, cool. So they just came right out into our fleet, which crushed them. And now we're gonna go take their planet. Good.
Anomaly found.
Alright.
Anomaly found.
So we'll move our
Research
armies
complete.
together and land them here at Hatoria. Here they are. So their fleet's limping home. We're not gonna allow that. We're gonna just take them out. Okay. Alright, this is not going the way I had planned. You know what? I have had enough. So we will continue to bomb them, which probably won't go over very well. We're winning their hearts and minds. But I'm at the point where
Construction complete.
I don't care at all. Let's go ahead and get
System survey complete.
our transport fleets together. Alright, we'll merge them, and now under General Manson's leadership, we will come down and retake the planet,
Invasion begun.
and that will be that.
Aggressor colony
Finally.
emancipated.
The best possible outcome. The Klingon Confederacy is no more. Can I pause it for a second and take a deep breath and nearly have a heart attack? So that didn't go at all the way I planned. I thought we were going to have a nice, gentle episode that included a lot of building and really, really great stuff. And we were going to all, come together in the spirit of togetherness and put this war behind us. But it would appear that the Chancellor is right. We need to be more aggressive. These people don't know their place, and they don't understand the type of... they don't understand what we offer them, so I think that we're going to need to show them. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? we're going to show them the ways of peace, whether they like it or not. How about leaving pickets on problem planets? Pickets. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but what I am going to do is spend the money to upgrade these star bases. So we'll put defensive platforms here that should easily take the ships in the sector. I think that should be enough because they still have to beat. I'm pretty sure their station or their thing that they spawn still has to beat the central station to win, since that's not popularly controlled. So we'll come over here and build a couple of those. We have 12k. I'm not worried about that. So we'll see how that goes. And then we'll take it from there. So we're way good now. We've solved our economy crisis. We just have to deal with our Klingons. Let's see. We have a new research. We just picked up the fortress, which will really help. So I'll build some of those too. Let's see. Food plus 5%. Yeah, we're negative on food again. I don't know how that happened. So we'll grab that. I don't think I can queue up anything for Kronos, unfortunately. Yeah. See, I can't. Damn it. I can't do anything here anymore because I gave control to the CPU. In fact, we need to redo that. Let's do that before it becomes an issue. So let's go into our planets and sectors and Kronos. You know what? We're actually gonna give them a leader as well. I've had enough of their crap. We'll give them a Klingon leader who's completely and totally under our control, and then maybe, just maybe, they will respond better to her. And let's also manage that sector and put these back in all these rebellious little worlds. Okay, there we go. So they're all back in the Klingon sector and the Kronos sector. Very good. Okay, let me take a breath for a second. Man, that was rough. That was really rough. So we have Alderaan here, and we've put a lot into Alderaan to keep it British. No, to make sure that we can keep using it. We'll go ahead and build some more mining stations on these mining tiles. We'll put a mineral processing plant there. So that we'll put a I think there's a mineral silo. Let's put a mineral silo there. That should be good. It'll allow us to have some more minerals before we're capped. Let's go back to Doro, because Doro is a land of opportunity. As you can see now, This has an adjacency effect, so everything next to it gets +2 physics and +2 energy. So what I want to do over here is build a physics lab. Actually, we'll go ahead and build a physics campus. And then that'll get a nice thing. Let's go ahead and build an energy and economic district over here. We'll build an economic district over here. And another physics campus down here. So we're going to get the most that we can out of this planet. In fact, I'm going to completely build this planet. Alright, so here we have some more minerals, so we'll just give them a mining complex there. Is there anything else that has a current bonus? Doesn't look like it, so we'll just go through and pick based on need. So we could definitely use some more science. So let's start and build a couple engineering campuses. We'll build 3 engineering campuses right over here. Alright, we'll build 2 society labs. We'll build 3 society labs over here. I think that's good. We'll have this whole planet set up by the time I'm done with it. You won't even recognize it. Alright. Society campus, and then we'll build 3 physics down here. We'll try to use people where we can and switch out the robots. Let's see. We can do that. That's good. That should be a person. You know, that way we get better physics production. There we go, like that. Okay. Now down here we need physics, so let's put a physics campus, and we'll just make this a really great world to live on. And gee golly, wouldn't you want to be here? Where is it? Physics campus, and then right here, we'll do a planetary shield generator because that just seems prudent. And we have 1 spot left. Let's make sure that we have a heritage site. Okay, so now that planet is completely built out. I'm pretty pleased with that, actually. Oh man, I have to tell you guys, I was having some heart palpitations as we were going through that. That was crazy. Let's go ahead and return to the System Station and get repaired, and then we'll send them home. So we'll unpause it now. Well, alright, let's see. What is the unrest looking like at Kronos now that we have a governor? Still at 100. In fact, it's even worse. Chancellor Suresh is giving us a good bit of leadership, but our governor, she might even be working for them. We thought that she was completely vetted, but we'll have to
System survey complete.
Definitely take a look at that. We were also getting a ton of influence. I don't know how we were and why we aren't now anymore, so that would be interesting to know. Wish I could find that out. Okay, so let's see. Over here, anybody that has no orders needs to be fired. We need to be building stuff constantly. Look at this. I can't do anything with these Klingons. I would make them a vassal empire, except I don't even trust them not to be bad, essentially. Alright, so this guy way up here needs to come down here and do something, so we'll have him come all the way down to this part of the galaxy and start building some stations. So build those stations.
System survey complete.
Alright, so this guy is finished. He can build that station, followed by this one. We're just going to continue to creep out with the Republic, and that's not the kind of creeping that I meant, but that works. We'll continue to expand out our borders. See what we can find. Kind of fun. Who else needs orders? Okay, this guy needs orders. Go ahead and build those stations on that thing you just built. So we've completely... Oh, we found new pirates. Great. Where are they? Radicalization, man, it's just going through all the phases, huh? Unrest on Hatatoria has led to mounting calls from the locals for a more pronounced military presence both on their home planet and within the Galactic Republic as a whole. Militarist ethics attraction plus 100. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise, you never know. Alright. The tragic fate. While studying the anomaly, one of our scientists accidentally tore his suit, and the pheromones started to affect him in a very strange way. He screamed about voices and being scared of them, and after a while he tried to hide in a natural cave. For all we know, he's still there. We of course left him to die, as he was a threat to the whole crew. Which is the right thing to do every time, guys. I will support you, 100% on that.
Fleeing aggressors.
Aha. Found them. Actually need another scientist to come out here to get some of these worlds that are not surveyed right on our border so that we can continue to take care of it. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is crush this on our way. Watch this, it's going to be so sad. Like, everybody opened fire once and the thing just exploded.
Mineral extraction platform lost. System
That's
survey
21
complete.
energy because of these douches. Oh, we're not going to handle that. Look at that, we're 0 on energy because these pirates, they think that they're all cool. They're coming back, and they're coming right into our trap. Plus, man, that was a lot of stuff to build. Oh, here we go. Let's watch this. Let's watch it from the pirates' point of view. What is it like to get pounded in the ass by the Republic? Let's go ahead and do that. So, we'll get on the normal speed, and we'll see. What does OMC see whenever they get caught? I don't know. I don't know if I want to be on this side of it. Because Senators are pretty damn cool. I don't think this one's been shot all that much. Oh, look at their shield particles. They have very interesting shield effects. Oh, and he's dead. They're all dead. Alright, well done. We still firing? There's still missiles going off everywhere. We're good to go. Alright, let's go back to home port. Immediately. We'll return to home base so that we don't have to pay maintenance for that. This guy needs some orders, so I need you to fix this. Holy crap, there's a lot of stations. Fix it. Alright, after he's done here, I need him to come up here and build these. This guy is finishing that. We have another one here that doesn't have any orders, so he can come down here and build this. Sweet. Okay. So we're doing a good job. We just need some more scientists, or we need our scientists to actually, you know, do things that they're supposed to be doing. Down this way. Let's see. Oh, we have an idle scientist that's just doing nothing. Are you freaking kidding me? Move here. Why can't you survey that system? Oh, he doesn't have a leader. Well, that makes sense. So I apologize. I have mismanaged your science, and because of that, the Empire, the Galactic Republic, is hurting. So that's my bad on that. We have another science ship here. Once again, all of our science ships have like no leaders essentially. Let's go ahead and give them automatic exploration. Anybody that has it, use it. Then here we'll recruit a new scientist. My bad, everyone. We're gonna put a Klingon scientist in here as a good faith thing. Oh, check this out, man. Let us not mess up. Let us not mess with this fallen Republic, guys. I don't know about you, but I don't think this is gonna go very well in the event that we are not friendly with them. So, yeah, if they awaken, this could be over pretty quickly, actually. All right, let's see. Alderaan, surface of Alderaan. Go ahead and upgrade that. How's Doro coming in? This is really our hopes and our dreams. Not bad. Do we have anything else that we can do? We have Kronos is missing some resources, so I'll have them only give me 25% of their energy credits. That should make them okay.
Research complete.
We'll have them give us nothing. There we go. They're actually gaining energy. That's fine. We can make it without them. All right. We have food and fertility church. That's awesome. And now, wow. Bring them home. Okay, let's read this. Beneath the surface, although the surface of that planet is blasted by cosmic radiation and completely devoid of life, what lies beneath tells a very different story. It seems the planet was at some point home to a moderately advanced pre-spaceflight civilization, and our explorers found multiple underground structures, presumably used for storage, transportation, and shelter. The most significant of these is a surviving piece of underground rapid transit system connected to a vast bunker, presumably a fallout shelter. Inside, they discovered a large amount of hastily set up primitive stasis pods still operational and containing aliens in suspended animation. The complex is too damaged to reactivate it on site, but we could extract the pods and bring them off-world for more convenient examination and possible reactivation. Ladies and gentlemen of the set, should we reanimate these pods, or should we leave them in place? Completely up to you, because we all have a special project, and I'm willing to do that. So, let's see. Go ahead and vote for me right now. Let me know. What should we do? Yeah, I have a pretty sweet fleet. There's no doubt about that. We definitely need some more starbase capacity, though. So let's get that, because we're over the cap as it is. Do that over there. Do it. Reanimate. Okay, we've got one leave them. Got a whole bunch of awaken them. Okay, it looks like awaken them is going to win overwhelmingly. Let's bring them home. Perhaps those aliens can be saved. Right, so we'll go ahead and do that. Is that a is it from ashes? There it is. All right, I need to have a scientist in the area. Let's take one of our new scientists that I just woke up and have them come over here and do this. Okay, so she's going over there. Actually, you're gonna do whatever this is, and I don't know where the hell was it. Anyone remember? Let's track it on the map. They're out there. Hell, it might be on the other side of the galaxy for all I know. Let's try it again. Go to. Oh, okay, it's right there. We'll just have that scientist do it. Research the project in the system. Sleeping pods, it's all the way down in the south. Like the fact that we're making some progress here, though. This is good. We have all of this to be ours. And then I don't think anyone can really touch us. Hopefully. If I don't mismanage it, which you know is always, unfortunately, a thing. Alright. Looks like that's good. We'll go ahead and build this research station. And we'll continue moving out here in this direction. These. Alright. Good to go. Let's go back up to fastest.
Project complete.
Sleeping pods retrieved. We have successfully transferred the sleeping pods from Iota to a secure facility on our homeworld. Reactivating them may be tricky, but our technology should allow us to do it without incident. We should consider our options. So, ladies and gentlemen, do we want to proceed with the plan?
Construction complete.
Yeah, I definitely see everything. I see super chats. I see everything. So, did I miss a super chat? Are you telling? I saw one that came in early. I responded to it. I think it's time to start building a federation with the different empires. Okay. Oh, they want me to proceed. I'm a little concerned about this. Let me pause it real quick. Hey, so the CIS would like to trade with us. Now, we have a little bit of an energy issue. We're not gaining it nearly as fast as I'd like. They want to give us energy credits for monthly uranic crystals. We're going to give them plus 15% energy damage, and we have a surplus. They always only try to take your surplus for energy. So should we accept that, ladies and gentlemen of the Senate? I'm leaning towards yes, but you go ahead and let me know. Do you trust the Nemoidians and their confederacy? I'll go ahead and pause that while you do that, and I'm going to look up here at this next... Okay, so what we can do is... Oh, here it is. We can finish it. You guys want to do this, so we're going to revive the sleepers. Who knows what will happen? Probably nothing. Possibly unleash, the Chithalo into the world, and we're all going to die. We're just not really sure. Okay, so we've accepted. The Moidians do not seem to be hostile. We have mostly yes. Alright, we've accepted it. Maybe we'll become friends. Let's let that go for a little bit. Alright, down here, we're building all these stations. Very good. Alright, I like this. I think that we're doing a good job here. If we can get over... Oh, Sleepers revived. This is cool. I've never done this before, so thank you for allowing me to today. It took us considerable effort to successfully activate the revival protocols in the sleeper pods from that planet. As the translation software was calibrated, survivors were able to share their story. They call themselves the Ubicid, okay? Their species has advanced. Why couldn't we give them a proper name? They call themselves the British Third Order. Yes, okay. and they had monocles and top hats. I'm rewriting the story as I see fit. Their species had advanced to the early space age, but their first interplanetary spaceship already under construction, they discovered abnormal activity in their sun. In anticipation of a cataclysmic solar flare, their government secretly arranged to use old fallout shelters to store their best and brightest of their society using primitive cryonic technology. The plan was to revive them to start a new civilization once the danger has passed, but the flare was far more severe than anyone could have anticipated. With the entire surface of the planet sterilized and the atmosphere blown away, the all-clear signal was never received, and the pods were left to degrade until the last surviving pod was recovered by our researchers. But now, as the sleepers have awoken and acclimatized, we can't keep them in our research facilities forever. New permanent accommodations needs to be arranged. Settle them in our space as part of our empire, give them a system and set up a protectorate, or we can send them packing. I can't let them settle in our worlds, but I can settle them in our space as part of our empire. So let's go ahead and do that. Oops, I forgot to ask you guys about that, but I think that's probably where you're going with that. I got so wrapped up in that quest, it seems so much fun. So, let's see, is that still part of the quest? Is the quest still going? Let's investigate these alpha aliens. We can get that out of the way in 1 year. We can resume this process too for terraforming. Let's see what happens. Who knows? Oh, actually, cancel that. Alderaan is actually a nice place. Do you guys want to terraform it, or is that going to be an issue? We can dismantle the equipment, or we could resume the terraforming and maybe make Alderaan not so nice. I'll ask the Senate. What do we want to do? We gotta vote for nay. Okay. All right. They have advanced technology. We may want them. Okay. Dismantle the equipment. We have 2 votes for dismantle. Okay, looks like dismantle is the safer option, so we'll go ahead and do that. That's going to take 6 months. All right, so we'll go ahead and dismantle that equipment. Thank you very much for that. I was concerned. All right, so looking at this, maybe there's another one here that I should find. Oh, we have some other aliens that we can research too. Let's go ahead and get those done. Okay. All right, sweet. So we're working on all of those. We'll go ahead and jump to the next song because for some reason on a lot of these there's big gaps. Okay, so we have ancient mining drones. We can establish a listening post on Khorasan, where we can see what they're made of and take them apart. Let's take them apart and use them to rebuild our empire. That's what I'm going to choose on that. The Chancellor chooses the less important things. Okay, excellent.
Special project complete.
Afferman Free Warriors encountered. Made first contact with the Free Warriors, a nomadic civilization. They occupy a large number of space stations in and around the Galactic system that houses the bulk of their massive numbers in crowded and squalid conditions. Despite this, or perhaps because of it, they seem to develop a strong material culture. Life in the cold void has become second nature to them, and they're very adept at space warfare. Fascinating. There is no central government to speak of. Instead, they're divided into several different factions that vie endlessly with one another for resources and respect. Interesting. Given their large population and the shipbuilding capacity of their stations, this constant infighting is the only thing keeping them from growing into a significant threat to galactic peace. Ah, so they're this. Tentacle faces. Well, hello there. Tentacle faces. Outsiders. Unlike the civilized star nation in the galaxy, we have no single master to lord over us, but I've been chosen to convey this message for you on behalf of all the houses. They're kind of Klingonish, I guess. We'll end transmission. So where are they? Looks like they're over here. Okay, so we found them. In fact, let's take a look. You know what?
Special project complete.
It's going to take a little bit more, but I was looking at this and the admiral wheels in my head started burning that we could take them out. But,
situation log updated.
We'll see. We will at some point.
Construction complete.
Maybe not right now. We definitely have to give them at least a 1-sector berth, too.
Complete.
Space amoebas, yay, they're our friends. Plus 5% energy credits. I should have done that sooner since it only took 1 month.
Construction complete.
Continue to build out in that direction. Okay, so our fleet here, our 13K fleet could, I think, not take this now. God. There's, what? There's 6 times 3 plus
Special
11.
Complete.
A lot of stuff there. Okay, we need about a 50K fleet to take them out and feel good about it. So once we have that, maybe we'll do it. Drought. Oh no! Guys, we're getting crisis after crisis. The Chancellor is swamped. The unstable climate on Alderaan has resulted in a severe drought that affects a significant portion of the planet. Colonists living in those regions have asked Khorasan for financial aid to improve living conditions. Ladies and gentlemen of the Senate, shall we give them what they ask for, which is 600 energy credits, about 1/10 of our current stockhold, or will they have to fend for themselves? Go ahead and vote for me. The Chancellor will review it. I have the Republic Titan. Thank you. Thank you, Roger Dorn. I will see if I can't build one, actually, but we can look at it. Let's take a look. Execute Order 65. That's mean. Aid them. Everybody wants to aid them. We'll give them what they ask for. As they wish. Alright, let's go ahead and pause it for a second. Let's go into our ship designer. So we have not only the Venator Star Destroyers, which are fantastic. Let's have the Victory 1 Star Destroyers. And, well, no, I don't. Maybe I do. Let's see. Ah, the Procursor Dreadnought, which I don't see a sector of. Maybe. Alright, this is disappointing. I'm gonna have to get Larrabee to fix this. So it doesn't actually show up. So we'll have him fix that for next week. We'll get the Dreadnought back in here and we'll be able to build it. Right now, it would look rather silly to be a cloaked Dreadnought. Maybe we got some Klingon technology, but I will fix that, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry about that. Cool part about having a mod pack and people to know how to work on it is that anything is possible. So we will fix that for next time. I couldn't build it anyway because we're in kind of dire straits here. So we'll do what we can. We'll do what we must because we can. Alright, let's go ahead and build these stations out here. Make sure that we're doing everything we can to ensure the Republic endures. And we're just basically continuing our expansion out here. I feel very good about this. Alright, we'll let that go again. And look at that, our food keeps becoming a problem. It looks like our people, they like to eat. Who would have thought? Have anywhere I can build more food? I don't think I do. So we're gonna need to have a new planet. Oh, somehow I have this. Okay, so this is them. These are those new people that we found. Let's take a look. We put them on this Perseverance world. Where is this? Not terrible. Okay. Alright, so they're only a couple jumps from Khorasan. Alright, we put them in the desert, which they clearly don't like because their happiness is very low. Let's view their species and let's give them some good rights. Okay, so they have full citizenship. Let's give them academic privilege. Okay, that's good. They have all of the other rights, so that should hopefully bring him up slightly. And we can start to okay, so they do reproduce. I was kind of afraid that he wasn't going to. But let's clear off the dangerous wildlife. Unfortunately, there's not a lot going on this planet. So we can build some droids to help them so that they're not so lonely. So let's build some droids here. And one last thing, let's move over human population just in case things go. You never know. So let's resettle somebody from Coruscant on a non-critical job if there are any. Yeah, I don't think that 4 unity out of all that's going to be a problem. So we'll bring over Twi'lek and we'll resettle her. She can do that. Sweet. So we're good. What did we just lose? We lost the martial law on Ratus, but it doesn't really matter. There's quite literally nothing I can do to suppress this unrest until they stop being recently conquered. We're just gonna have to deal with the Klingons being dicks. You know, they can't even take their beating very well. All right, we might need to have a station up here too. Looking at this, we definitely need some more starbase capacity because I'll need a giant station up here to guard against the Empire. Oh, look at this! So the Asari corporate interests have actually colonized a world inside of the Empire. I don't think that they ever went to war because we probably would have gone to war with them as well. But this is the risk of whenever you don't close your borders to somebody, that they take a big chunk of your territory. So that'll be interesting. That'll be a point of contention going forward, I'm sure. The United Federation of Planets over here is having a hard time with the Arachnid Empire, who continues to expand, which is not good. And the Sith Empire really has almost no borders for coming out towards us. So the galaxy is definitely in a state of flux right now. We've done what we can to stabilize it, and I'm hopeful that it's enough. You just never know. So I would build the starbase there, but I'll give that to our neighbors. We are big enough. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're well over an hour now, so I'm going to go ahead and end the episode. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Captain Katarn. This is Intrepid Dawn. If you had fun on this stream, hit the thumbs up, comment on the video. Remember, I'm doing a Stellaris giveaway, so I'm going to give away the full game of Stellaris, not the DLCs, but just the base game, at the end of August. To be eligible for that, you need to be a subscriber, and you need to comment on one of my videos. No spam comments, make them useful, or I will delete them. So thank you very much for watching. My name is Captain Katarn, and I will see you in the verse.